Good evening, Brianna. So I just want to start off by welcome you to counseling. Thanks for choosing me as your counselor. I want to go over my professional disclosure statement. I'm sure you already have it. I'll just highlight some of the things on it. You can take it home. So to start off, I just want to tell you a little bit about me. My name is Asmyne Brooks. I got my bachelor's degree in criminal justice and psychology at North Carolina A&T a few years ago, and now I'm a mental health counseling student at A&T. So I do want you to know that everything we talk about in this session is only going to be viewed by my supervisor because I am in training, but you don't have to worry about it going outside of her viewing or what's in the training. Um, a little bit about the counseling background. It's a joint relationship, so I don't want you to feel like I'm just putting everything on you, or I don't want you to come thinking you're just going to come here, we're going to fix everything on day. It's going to be a process, and we're going to work on it together. A little bit about confidentiality. Everything we talk about will stay in this session, other than, like I said, my supervisor seeing the video. But if you talk about doing any harm to yourself, someone else, or if I'm worried about a court law, I have to break confidentiality. A little bit about professional boundaries. If I were to see you out in public, I don't want you to take it to offense. Like, I wouldn't just up and speak to you because I don't know how you feel about somebody knowing you might be in counseling, or I don't want you to friend me on any social media or anything like that. I just want to keep it strictly professional. So just a document you can read over at your own leisure. You can take that home. So let's begin by you just telling me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 18 and I've been having a lot of issues with, like my boyfriend. Well, we just broke up and different issues at home with my mom and at school. And I kind of stopped going to school. And my mom, she's been upset about that. And I've cut myself a few times. And I guess my mom's worried about that. I even attempted to, like, several times to commit suicide by overdosing on pills. So I guess that's why I'm here.
Okay. So did anybody recommend you to come, or you decided you want to do counseling on your own?
Well, my mom kind of pushed me to come, and of course they did like a mental status on, I guess, on me or whatever, and recommended that I come here to the hospital.
So what is the relationship like with you and your mom?
Well, me and my mom, we used to be close when I was younger, but it's like as we grew older, I felt like she didn't understand me or the situations that I would go through. So I kind of like shunned her and just, she just doesn't know what I go through. So I just feel like I can't talk to her or anybody, and our relationship is, kind of going down here from there.
Why do you feel like you can't talk to her?
Because you know how adults are. I mean, they just think they know everything. And maybe in a young adult, I just feel like she doesn't know and she hasn't went through like half the things that I've gone through. But she always tells me, that I've been through that too, always trying to get to know what's going on with me, but I just feel like I can't tell her because she would never understand.
So do you have anybody else in your life like that you consider part of your support system?
Well, it used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up. We had a bad breakup, and that kind of like made everything worse because it was like my best friend. And so ever since we broken up, it's just like the whole world is like come tumbling down.
How long were y'all together?
We were together for about 2 years.
And did him and your mom get along?
They did sometimes, but sometimes they didn't. So, when they did, it was good, but when they didn't, it was like awful. So that kind of, dampened me and my mom's relationship also because I would always take his side.
Or did she, even though they had their problems, like, did she respect him like being your boyfriend and he respect her as being your mom, or they just couldn't get along?
My mom is the type of person where she likes to, I feel like she likes to control things. So if she can't control a situation, she like has issues with it. And like I said, like her and my boyfriend got along sometimes, but when they didn't, it was like awful. And I would take his side, and she would always, kind of try to, I guess, downplay our relationship and just say you don't need to be with him and just different excuses to why we shouldn't be together. And I don't know, but I guess it's all coming down and just getting worse because we're not together anymore, and I just don't know what to do.
How long have y'all not been together?
It's been almost a month.
Have y'all not spoken at all, or you have talked to him?
Well, I tried to reach out to him a few times to like just see what's going on with him and just kind of see if we can work things out. But nothing's really working with us right now.
Okay, so you said that you have tried to commit suicide before. So you said you took a lot of pills. Am I correct?
Yes, and I cut myself. And this last time when I went to the hospital, they didn't have to do any extra work to my cuttings, but they had to, I guess, evaluate me because I tried to overdose on pills, and
so this happened the morning that you and your mother got into the argument.
Yes.
So take me back a few hours before y'all got in the accident.
She wanted me to go clean my room, and I didn't really want to do that at that time because I had too much going on in my head, and so I went to my room and went to get her sleeping pills, and then I went to my room and then I took a lot of them, like almost the whole bottle, and she came in and found me.
Okay, so what made you feel like, okay, I need to take these pills? Like, so you at that moment you wanted to die. What was your reason behind?
At that moment I did. I also cut myself. Really, she. I guess I didn't like really overdose on the pills, but she seen that I had cut myself bad or whatever with a lot of blood, and so yeah. But I wanted to be dead. I didn't want to,
So what were you feeling that make you feel like that you didn't have a purpose here anymore?
Because I'm not good at school. Like I don't like going to school. Me and my mom, we're not doing good, and I'm not with my boyfriend anymore. And it's just I have nothing really going on.
So you don't have anybody outside of your family, like a friend or anybody that you talk to at all about what's going on?
No, not really. No. I used to have like friends, but once me and my boyfriend got together, it was just me and him. So all of my friends that I had, we pretty much don't have a relationship at all anymore.
Have you ever tried to reach out to them since the breakup?
No, I haven't. I guess I should though. Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like nobody understands what's going on in my life.
Okay. So the reason you wanted to kill yourself, is that based solely on the fact that you and your boyfriend broke up?
Yeah, that and just life. I don't know. Like I don't have any inspiration to just live right now.
And it's just because of the breakup. Am I correct?
Maybe so. Maybe not. I don't know. It's just a lot of things that I feel like could be better, and just everything's worse. And my mom, it's just me and her. Like my dad's not in my life either, so it's just like I don't have a dad to go to either to talk about things or friends.
I feel like you do need to like open up, and maybe you don't want to talk to them, but that's why we're here now. So maybe we can build a strong relationship so that you do feel like you're comfortable enough to come here and express your feelings, because you need to get that off your chest, because keeping it in is only going to make the situation worse and make you to continue to have those thoughts.
Yeah.
So what is something that will prevent you from trying to commit suicide again?
I feel like if I felt like I had something going on, something better in my life, like if I was back with my boyfriend and me and my mom had a better relationship, then I would feel like life, is more valuable and I should be here. But other than that, I just don't feel.
It sounds like you need to start with everything takes time, but right now you probably need to focus more on trying to build a strong relationship with your mom, because if not anybody else, she's going to be there for you. Yeah, you might feel like it's the end of the world because of a breakup. Yes, we all go through it, and at that moment we do feel like.
But it's like she doesn't understand. I don't get it. Like my mom just does not understand. She's always coming at me, always telling me to do something when she knows I don't feel like doing it. Like she's just like one of my enemies right now. So how do I fix that?
So you feel like, well, I wouldn't say she's your enemy. She's your mom. I'm pretty sure she wants the best for you. I mean, I haven't spoken with her, but I'm pretty sure she wants the best for you. And in this situation, she might feel like, whatever y'all going through, it could be affecting her too because you are her child. So she might see you hurt and you might not know how it's affecting her too. So she could be watching what's going on like, okay, this is my baby girl and I can't do anything to help her because she's pushing me out and she think that I want worse for her when I really want better for her. So I feel like you both need to understand where each other are coming from. So maybe y'all do need to have some type of conversation. So I do think that's a starting point. So since you said you did commit suicide before, do you have any plans of trying that again?
Well, no, not anytime soon because I'm kind of drained at trying to just take my life. I just feel like maybe it's not meant to be. And that's why I was willing to come to counseling so I can try to, to see what I could do to, just get better and try to understand things.
So do you have any access to anything that would help you commit suicide in the future?
Well, like I said, I use my mom's sleeping pills or whatever, and I used the razor to cut myself. So I feel like if those things are maybe like out of my reach, then maybe it will be, not as easy for me. And when I have those thoughts, it won't be.
You won't have nothing to me.
Yeah.
To fall back on to help you. So has anything changed in your sleep pattern?
Well, yeah, it's like I can't get any sleep. Either I can't get any sleep, or either like I'm sleeping too like all day.
Do you have any energy throughout the day?
It's some days I do, some days I don't. It just depends on how I wake up in the morning.
Any weight loss?
No, I don't think so. No.
Any appetite changes?
Yes, I have no appetite at all, really.
So how many times do you eat a day?
I snack a lot, so maybe like a few bags of chips a day.
Any decreased interest in sex or any other pleasure activity?
Well, I don't have a boyfriend anymore, so, none of that is really on my mind. Unless we get back together, then, of course.
So do you still feel like there is some hope for you too?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, coming to counseling, I feel like that's just opening the door for me to, I guess, realize that, it's a lot to live for and that I should find the good in things instead of always the bad. So, yeah, I guess.
Okay. So this is just our first session. Is there anything else that you want me to know about the situation, or that you can let me know so we can move forward?
Not today. Maybe our next session.
Okay, so for next session, I want you to just, I guess, keep a journal. Let me know what's going on throughout day to day, like when you have feelings of being depressed, or if you feel like you are about to commit suicide or something. And don't, without committing suicide, I wouldn't say write that down, but my number, like I said, my number's on the paper. I'm always here. You can call me or you can call the office. I do suggest that you do speak with your mom, and I'm going to talk to her as well. I'm not going to let her know what we talked about in this session, but I am going to talk to her about y'all just having a talk and seeing where y'all go from here so we can talk about it in our next session.
Okay.
But it's nice meeting you, Brianna. You have a good day.
Thank you.